We have Scott Reed on the left, Revolution BJJ student. White belt, certainly at the time of this. This would be a beginner no-gi division. Lots of hand pummeling here in the beginning. Kind of see Scott alternating between either going for head control, just simple inside arm control, swimming his hand to the inside of the bicep, or looking for underhooks. And that's sort of where the battle is going to be here for a minute. Scott, decent wrestling base, looking to think about taking a shot, but without closing the distance, it's going to be tough. So the tie-up naturally happens. Again, look at underhooks versus overhooks. Usually you can get one underhook and one overhook at the same time. If you get double underhooks, it's a dangerous position, and because Scott gets a dominant left side underhook, his opponent pulls guard, but pulls to half guard and gives Scott the underhook. So a little bit of a tactical mistake. However, you can see this guy on the bottom is looking to establish a lockdown in order to stretch Scott's leg out, and he's able to get it there. You can see the lockdown working right here. So I'm going to slow everything down for Scott. Not necessarily, the person's looking to establish a nice underhook or get on the side while he's got it. That's what he's pummeling for here with that underhook. Scott's looking at a front headlock. Got to be careful with his base to his rear right corner though. And so watch this transition here. That rear right corner of Scott is vulnerable. If you're front headlocking, you're going to fall back like that, right? So you always kind of want to worry about your vulnerable table legs, if you will. Good guard maintenance there from Scott, though. He's able to pummel back, get to a decent type of guard position here. But he gave up the 2 points for the sweep, right? And that can be make the difference in a match like this. This is a beginner time limit. It's 4 minutes, too, so pretty short time. See Scott here doing a pretty good job making a frame with that left leg, keeping his opponent at bay. Solid guard maintenance. Here, Scott's opponent stands up, starts to circle around, but as he switches his base, you can see Scott just takes full advantage, and it's that same thing, that rear corner of base wasn't there. This time it was his opponent. Scott very nearly gets the mount position. The guy recovers to half guard. Looks like he's most comfortable from half guard there. And looking to get that underhook this time right away. You can see Scott kind of thinking, okay, I want to cross-face him, I want to keep him flat here, right? I want to underhook him, I want to cross-face him. One of those things at least. I want to keep him flat on his back if I can. Scott's able to start flattening him. Thinks about an arm triangle there for a second because he's got that cross face. But his opponent seems to be able to pummel free. And gets the close guard. And Scott right away starts to posture up, so good job there. Keeping his posture down when the person moves to close guard is extremely dangerous for a whole slew of reasons. Scott's able to posture up a little bit. And just kind of waiting for the opportunity to get the guard open and work around here, right? So it's probably a pretty close match here. Maybe it's 2-2 at this point. Scott uses this opportunity as his opponent opens his guard to circle around. And it looks like he's doing a good job of pinning. Now the threat of the guillotine, I mean, you can defend pretty easily here by just keeping your opponent's flat, hips flat to the mat. You can also use shoulder pressure if you need to defend the guillotine. You do have to take it seriously, but at the same time, it's a really good opportunity to establish a real nice dominant top position here. And so kind of letting the guy get to his knees could be a pretty big mistake here if he's got really good control of the chin. But it looks like he didn't there. So good job, Scott, overall. Good match.